I gave y'all all the juicy, the juicy things that I have in my notes as far as those energies go with Leo North Node in the eighth and the South Node is in the second house. Okay. What I didn't tell you that I forgot to reiterate was all right, when you put when you because your second house is in Taurus, your second house is in Taurus and that's your Aquarius South Node, and that's your Aquarius South Node. Um Taurus can get very comfortable with getting things like taking too much gifts or just being content. And because remember, Taurus can also, there's times they can be so stubborn and lazy, they're like children. Remember, the children's of the zodiac energies are Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, and at times Cancer. But when Taurus energy and Aquarius is there, that's the South Node. When it gets lazy, and I mean completely lazy, I want to do it my way. And when it gets completely lazy, when it gets lazy, it's comfortable. Mind you, it's very comfortable where it is. So when it's that comfortable, see, I didn't want to. I don't like holding my phone all crazy right now because it's too damn hot. When it's comfortable where it is, it what it does is it hoards. It hoards everything and think it got it. It's going to take its time and move slow. So you know what happens? This is what I didn't tell y'all. What happens with that energy is the eighth house, which is in that eighth house of Scorpio, that's in Leo in your North Node, it will create a shakeup and make you lose everything. Remember, eighth house is also transformation, so it can force you to lose everything, and I mean lose everything. Like you'll all of a sudden, let's just say, for me, I'm an artist. I'm a music artist. Of course, on my spare time, I'm a music artist. Um, so I do other interviews of other artists if I meet them at shows and stuff like that, or I collect a lot of footage for the videos that I produce. And I just collect them and hold them, and because I'm in my mind, I'm trying to use them for something in totality, because I like to naturally take my time. Like I said, sometimes you'll sit too long in your South Node, you'll take too long to get shit done, and your North Node will create a shakeup from your eighth house. It will create a shakeup, and you'll find yourself having to start over. You might lose your computer. Your computer might freeze, and it will never open up again. Like you can't, certain things you just can't get back, because that's what Scorpio does. It creates transformations. Because the lesson is to take everything you have. Not everything you got is gifts. I mean, like, if you had a mean to survive, how would you survive? Some people will rob and steal. We're not talking about the desperate means of survival. If you had no money and you had just your God-given talent, how would you use that for you to survive in this world? That's the lesson of the second and the eighth house stability. Remember, like I said, your eighth house's transformation is going to put you in a way of where, and I know people are going to be coming to my page stealing the information I'm having, but I would rather y'all, this is my Leo speaking right now, my Leo and my eighth house. I would rather y'all shout me out, because I shout people out. I show love, you know what I'm saying? I would like that, but I know the world is not evolved to like that yet. This is what happens with Leo energy. People are still what you know and take it and run. Leo and Aquarian energy. They'll do that even to Capricorns. Capricorns will feel like you took too long to use your information, and they'll tell you, like, look, nigga, if you don't use it, I'm going to take it and share it with the world because it's something that should be shared. That ain't just Aquarius. People try to make it seem like that's Aquarius. No, Capricorn will feel like, yo, this is a stable piece of thing that we can use and give to the world. Why not make it stable? Like, create a stability of it, and then share it. We're the foundation. We're the institution that's like, okay, let's organize it and push it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a feeling it's going to last. All right. So imagine, like I said, if you ain't had no money, and God has been blessing a lot of us, but a lot of us just take advantage of life and make excuses for why we don't get shit done. You understand? Like I said, people want you to be matter of fact, but they don't want to face the real thing of turning their imperfections into a superpower. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying a superpower like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that all your gifts, no matter how long it takes you, you took all of your pain, your shoes, the shoes that you got that may be holy, you know what I'm saying? The shoes that you got may be holy, or you can, your hair that's not done, and but you got some good ass, you got some clean clothes on, and you're confident in yourself. Like all these things that you can turn into, how would you turn that into a means of survival? And because some, like I said, some people are here for just that, to take what you lack and turn it into something, not to be a product of your environment, but create an environment that's conducive for not only you, but the future of other people who's watching you, see you come up and all of that stuff. But then there's some of us who's meant to go down the dark side in order to transform and come back to light and bring you of how far they came. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes we're stuck in our own way. So what will happen, like I said, from your 8th house energy, thanks for whoever's popping in. So what will happen with your 2nd house energy? You're so comfortable there. This is what I know to be true. If you don't sacrifice, give up something, such as the things you have that you believe, the word is that you believe make you uniquely you. If you don't sacrifice the things that you think that make uniquely you, like I thought my videos and stuff that I have would be that I thought my videos would be a foundation of this, what I believed in my mind, because the universe will show you what is right for you. You just don't want to accept that it's right for you. Okay, so I believe that those video footages was what I needed to show that is things in the community and stuff like that. But really and truly, that Scorpio energy took it away from me. What it taught me was not once but twice, maybe 3 times, because you're taking too long to get to the point, and there's opportune times for that. What it taught me was really and truly, it was just to shine light on me, because I assisted. Like I said, that's the Leo energy. You understand? It shines light on everybody. But what am I really benefiting from it? You understand? Like that's the 2nd house versus the 8th. Scorpio, like I said, is also transformative. If I didn't mention that, it will take all that shit away from you, because those things from your 2nd house that you felt you lack, and the things you gained along the way, thanks for stopping in, you guys. Please give me a like, please share. Don't just come and take the information. I would love to. I have that Leo North now. I would love to feel that confidence of y'all coming in and showing love. You hear? Leaving comments too. I know there's gonna be some of y'all that's really like nosotros, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. But it will take it from you. Thank you for hitting the like button. It will take it from you. Scorpio energy will be like, yo, you taking too long, and you're not showing appreciation of what I'm giving you from your 2nd house, of what you learned, of where you came from and where you lack. I'm taking all of it. It will take it all from you. And I'm telling you this, it'll make you have, if you value your home, the shake-up, the tower moment is what I call the tower moment in tarot. It'll make you lose your house. It'll make you have floods constantly, because remember, it's also Mars. Mars deals with fire energy, and Leo is also a fire sign. You will also get like if you become gluttonous, right? And I notice most Leos that I know, they also like I said, some of them have heart murmurs, things related to, I guess we all go through this. And I'm gonna start giving y'all the degrees, but I just didn't want to go in detail because there's a lot of stuff to write. It's a lot. My hands be hurting, y'all. I write. I go to school too, and I won't stop writing. I do music. I do a lot of things, and this is not a bragging me. I'm just saying that sometimes my hands be tired. My hands, they to where they do this now. You know what I'm saying? This curve because I use them so much. The shake up moment with Leo. I mean, yes, with Leo, and also the Scorpio energy there. Scorpio can take away your partner if you value a man from to this is to the Leos and Aquarius energy. If y'all value a partner, Scorpio energy will take that partner away from you. Even if it's temporary, it's to show you that you don't need these things to defy you. The purpose of your second house north node, south node to your eighth house north node is to show you from Taurus to Scorpio that you must learn. The Taurus energy must learn to let go, release all these things that you think defy you, which is the food, the anything that plagiarize you naturally. Because if not, your eighth house is going to create, like I said, a shakeup and remove all of that shit because you're still not understanding that it doesn't defy you. You are a walking data bank of collected everything you know you learn from friends and things along the way. You heal people, we heal people, we innovate people. You know what I'm saying? We get people to get out of bed when their husband died. You know, I got people out of their hospital bed, and when they got home, they was doing fine. And I never knew I had that super gift. And y'all have that super gift to innovate people and help them. But how can you have a healthy heart when you're codependent on something? You can't actually call yourselves healing others when you haven't released all your love to the universe and said, I trust the Lord, that the Lord is going to give me everything I need. They don't do that. It'll be like they'll justify, oh, because of this. No, trust that God got you. When you let these things go, you'll have that man that he won't be perfect. You'll have those jewels. You'll have the kid you're looking for. Because sometimes we get too hard on our children. We get hard on our babies. We'll for the things you lack, Leo and Aquarius, y'all will put that on your kid. Y'all put that pressure on your kid. Y'all will be the mom that'll push your kid to want to force your children to go to start, to become a star. Like y'all would want to do that to your kids, like and act like y'all being activists, but you're not. Really and truly, you're just doing it for attention for yourself. It's not that you're really doing it for your kids. A lot of times, I know when I tell you I know this, it's really about you. Don't do it to your children. Don't put that pressure on them. Don't make it seem like you're doing this to keep them busy when really and truly you're just trying to find a prestigious way to, because you lack somewhere, you put that spotlight on your child. It's not all the time you want them to shine. It reflects back to you. And that Scorpio energy will rip all of that shit apart and shine it on what it is. And you'll collide yourself forever. You can lie forever, but Pluto ain't lying to you. And your North Node was allowed it to happen. Because if it wasn't for you, your North Node wouldn't allow it to happen. When God protects you, you know when the Lord wants to intervene. You know when Spirit wants to intervene and help you. Secretly, really deep down, you know it. So I want y'all to know that y'all are great. Leave comments, share stories, share these things with the others so they can understand how the South Node and North Node works. I said I had to put that up in there. It will create a shake-up, man, and make you lose everything because you're starting to believe that those things defy you. Like you can't function without having the dude, the money, the I must have the apartment, or I got my Bible and I prayed 1,000 times. And why is it not working? Because it's something about yourself. And I tell them all. And those are even the sons. It's something about yourself you haven't learned yet. There's no proper way to get it. But once you get it, you got it. And you keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to... And we can also, 8th house, Leo energy and Scorpio, we can regenerate through sex. And we can regenerate you through sex. It's like we are putting energy back into you. I didn't go in detail yesterday, but we can definitely regenerate people through sex. A lot of times, Scorpios come for replenishment through sex. Leo energies will come for replenishment through sex. I can't help that I am an energizer bunny. I can't help but energizer bunny. And it can make people hate you when you look so happy. People can't stand the fact you're happy. And they'll try and make you feel bad for being happy. Like, but you're being your truest happy. And I'm talking about your truest happy, not the personification happy. You're supposed to be that true happy where your heart is centered. Not heart is centered around things, because it'll create a shakeup. It's not the person, it's you. People mirror you. The things we select in life is you. The man you chose is you. Like, these are things you can't. A lot of them, they'll, if they don't get their way, they'll be like, oh, the person is a mama's boy, or they are a mama's girl, or no, that's what you chose. You wanted that. You chose that. You chose it. I hear like a couple of them doing that. And all the Leos that I know, they are very multi-talented. The word is multi-talented. Some don't even know themselves. That's why I said they'll get that they're learning themselves through a partner and realize they ain't learned shit. All they learned about was their negative traits that they are in and out of partners. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to learn that you can have a man or a girl, or that's not what you're here for. You're not here to conform to anyone's ideology. Remember, you have a moral compass of what our parents teach you. And then you have your soul's compass. Your soul tells you every day what gets you up out the morning is your will to live. Now, what you walk into to one up for the day is solely on you. But you know your gifts and talents and how you hear things. Y'all know that. Don't run that society did certain shit to you when you still know you got the tools that's never lost that the Creator gave you. Like, let's stop that. Let's stop that. And we're going to come to a time where everyone's evolved and own their faults, and either do two things: try and make it better, or go somewhere and don't spread that shit on other people, because they'll put that shit on other people. That Leo energy will pull it on you like, oh, nobody won't help me do this or do that. But really and truly, you're not doing the work. You have the idea of the work, but you're not doing the work. Y'all have the idea because you implemented it and started. Remember, your fire, you're activated. But then you'll stop, and then you feel like, okay, what can we do? Now you're trying to low-key get everybody to step in and help you get the work done. It's yours to do. Yours to make your gorgeous, ingenious genius, because we stupid and smart at the same time. Because we play a lot of times silly. When deep down, if you really quiet your mind and the quiet of not overthinking, you actually have every single thing you need, every tool that's in front of you. Like, you might not even think a twig is the idea to a start of something, because we're so busy over analyzing things and we're in our own way. The eighth house will mess it up for you, and they'd be like, well, yeah, well, start over, because you thought you had it because you took too long sitting on it. And your Scorpio energy will show you taking too long. Share that with the world real quick. Get in your ranting and raves of me, wham. Get in it so you can get out of it and laugh at it and turn it into something. Like, sometimes y'all could be so self-righteous, y'all energy, and I'm talking about y'all energy. I can't speak this for me, because y'all can't stand people that's overly confident, but really on the inside, y'all want to be confident. Y'all want that. From Aquarius to Leo, they'll act like they can't stand it, run, lie. Yet they'll want a nice car that reflects and mirrors them. I mean, if that's the case, ride a fucking watermelon mobile. Get you a hot dog car. Go find a thrift shop and get, but you ain't gonna do that, because you ain't gonna want that, because a little piece of you still loves the beauty of life, and it keeps you admiring things that you're gonna always want. We're gonna always want something, but having what you need lasts a whole lot fucking longer. Okay, getting what you need lasts a lot longer, and that's your heart center, the center of what makes you uniquely you. Get in the habit of saying no to your friends. I know this what y'all gonna learn too with people, because I have to learn it too. Learn to say no to people. Don't feel bad saying no. People are trying to make you manipulate you. I know people who will give you gifts. They'll share with you, right? They'll offer you shit and go, "You want some?" And listen, this is the truth. Second house to eighth house. We are naturally generous anyway. Like, don't feel bad for not being generous at times. You have a right to say no. Who gives a shit about what them people think about you? You telling them no. Sometimes they could, y'all energies could be so greedy that you'll feel like you want what that person got and still want what you have. Okay. I learned that some people, the people who they'll tell you they share you, they last and stuff like that. Sometimes that's manipulation. I believe that's mutable energy. Mutable energy is very good at this. They'll offer you stuff, and it may be generous at the moment. The word is at the moment, and they know it's they last, and they know they don't mind sharing it with you. But best believe later on, when they want something, the word is expect, because they put an expectation on what they're sharing with you. They'll put a freaking expectation on it. Aww. Thanks. The email. Somebody sent me an email. It says I'm doing a good job on the video. Please come in and let me know. Come and give me a like, and don't forget to share my video, because I'm trying to do what everybody else is doing, just in my own way. I'm not trying to be like anyone else. If I'm cursing too much, apologies. I really do. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm my mama's child first. Good day. I'm my mama's child first, and I don't really mean no harm. I don't. When I mean harm, you gonna know it, cause it it shows. I can't hide that part of me, because I refuse to hide it, because I've been rubbed the wrong way, and I also have to learn to let go. So I haven't said that. Like, you're gonna come across people who's gonna be giving. Listen to me, eighth house Leo's North Node. You're gonna get people that make offers to you, that gives you, that gives you, that gives to you, right? And it's gonna be a day. Let's just say, and they may have gave you their last. Okay, they may have gave you their last. Now this is a day they are around you, and this is your second house doing this to you now. This is your south node of Aquarius, because Aquarius is about others, Leo's is about themselves. That person was giving you their last, and they may not have an expectation, but low-key behind the scenes, the universe knows everything comes with an expectation except for the earth. Okay, so now you have your last, or it may not be your last. It may just be that you have what you have, but you don't feel like sharing now. That same energy will come around and guilt you to giving you that it's your last, or giving you what you got. You have to learn to put a cap on, and I don't mean cap like lion. I don't know why they relate a cap to lion, because a cap cork shit, meaning that it stops it. But anyway, it's the new time. It will expect you to give you. They'll come to you like, I would give you my last, or they would expect you to give that up right then and there, because they gave you, often a plenty. You can feel free. Learn to speak. Don't feel like you are in prison by speaking from your mind and heart. Because remember, that's your heart center. Sometimes you have a right to be selfish. Don't go nowhere, hide and eat your food. You put a cap on it and be like, no, I don't feel like sharing it today. Say it. If they don't understand that, they are not for your soul. Because understanding is the first thing y'all do, even if y'all don't process it right away. There's people, somebody, they see something I have, and they like, yo, you ain't even gonna offer me now. I says, yo, son, this shit is so good, I don't feel like sharing it today. Like today, I don't feel like sharing it, because in my mind, I know I waited how many weeks I would share it. But today, I could share with you any other day, but just not today. And you'll come across the eighth house energy coming out to like, yes, that's what we wanted you to do. Don't feel like you're giving things away for for people's pleasurement. That's a form of manipulation too. Remember, that's Leo energy. We give generously. I know I give, when I give something, I don't give it with the intent of expectations, because I promise I don't remember half the time I gave things to people. People be like, yo, I remember you brought this, and yo, we went out, we had a good time. We all got bent, and you brought everybody in the store a sandwich. I didn't remember nothing, because it wasn't that I was drunk or anything. It's just if I don't feel manipulated into giving something, people gonna try and make you think, oh, for every time they see you too, because those will be the people, for every time they see you, they'll feel like every time you have, you're supposed to give. I'm telling you, when I stand up for something, that's my eighth house telling me, no, don't let them pull you into their manipulation. I'm telling you, it's not my ego talking. Sometimes you just don't feel like fucking sharing. So you're here to create healthy boundaries as well, healthy ones, so you don't have to feel like you falling victim to other people's things, because that'll be the eighth house and Taurus energy that's testing you and testing your nodes. Put a cap on it. All right? Sometimes you don't have to share. And I'm done talking. I think I did a great freaking job. It took long, because if I didn't talk like this, I will miss all the juicy things that y'all need to know. And y'all better not go somewhere and eat somewhere away from everybody, unless you want to choose to do that. But if you want to eat around somebody and they feel like they mad at you because you ain't offer, because they trying to put they moralistic shit on you, kick rocks. That's why Aquarius energy is going towards the end, to where none of that matters, because it's more than enough for everybody. And if people really want something, they could go out there and get it themselves too. It don't have to be that. What if it's my last? What if I gave you my last and I gave you my last and now I'm completely fucked up? I would have to wait for somebody to replenish me. You don't always have to give your last because somebody gave you your last. That was their choice. It's not to say that you was being selfish. It's not to say that, don't let them rub that on you. Like I said, that's the manipulation of the energies of Taurian and all of that. Because when they want, they know how to hide their shit well. So why not you just come out of that eighth house of that Scorpio energy of hiding and say, I don't feel like sharing it. And if they get mad that they don't want to share with you after that because you said that one time, and they know deep down that you're a generous person and that you would give the shirt off your back, and leave their ass alone, because you learned the lesson that nose taught you about how you would possibly feel, but you evolved past that, because that other individual still has to learn that lesson. I always learned that later on, people understood where I was coming from. Later on, they didn't have to understand it right away, but I learned that I was so confident that I was 10 steps ahead and still understood where they was coming from. Like, you want that. Like, I ain't gotta conform to you, no way of thinking, but I know. And there's a difference from being stubborn and humble, and then there's a difference from being humble. So make sure you don't use a lot of your... Leo can be very stubborn when they want something. Like I said, they'll cut their nose to spite their face. And Scorpio would too, but Scorpio won't at the same time give a fuck. Scorpio be like, look, nigga, that's my woman, that's my chick. You can't talk about them like that. A Leo, they'll let the person talk about their partner. They go to their partner and rant and talk to their partner about it. And it bothered them. Because they because really and truly, it bothered you because you know a part of it is true. That's your second house speaking to you again when it's talking about others' relationships. Y'all energy is a gift and a curse. Remember, it's the sun. See, the sun is shining so damn bright. I'm about to get a suntan. I want it. Bring it on. I'm giving it to y'all in the sun's energy. Y'all, Leo energy is cool. It's cool. It's cool. All right, y'all. Have a blessed one. And that was the summary of I was trying to do a 5-minute summary, but it's meant for me to open my heart. I'm telling you, I feel so high in this energy. I ain't gotta smoke. I ain't gotta drink to relate to this right now. It's gorgeous. You're gonna hear a lot of people whining. Oh my God, Leo energy is whiners. You know that they be whining and complaining. Sometimes they don't fucking do the job, and they'll be whining. They'll tell you about what somebody else is doing with their man and how the other person is tricking, but they don't see that they the ones doing the tricking. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people. I tell you, I be like, son, ain't that what you doing? I'm a Cap. I'm a Capricorn in Aquarius moon. I'm gonna tell you, aren't you doing it too? Don't. No, it's different with me. No, it ain't fucking different with you. Different pail, same, still called the bucket. All right. You know, like they don't want to see that, so they'll rather run from that. Just get honest with yourselves. All right. Peace. And that's it. I'm not doing no more goddamn Leo energy video unless it's the Capricorn and Leo effects in relationships from parents. You got the right one, baby. Uh-huh. Later, y'all. Now, this is completely done.